This rewind brought to you by shirts. Shirts! I have them now. Hello and welcome to Brave Souls Rewind, the show where I 200 older characters so you don't have to. Today I'll be covering a character that wasn't very popular when he first came out, Aaronierro. But despite not being popular due to his less than stellar link, he was still the best one of the three that came out in his banner. However, the other two aren't exactly great, so the bar was set pretty low. That said, it doesn't mean he's not usable, does it? Now to find out, I started with the normal attack damage build, and his attack isn't the best, it's 611, which is really low. However, he does have a decent killer with the Soul Reaper killer, and he does have a plus 30% bruiser, which is actually better than a lot of the recent characters. Not only that, but Aaronierro can inflict poison on everything he does. Granted, it's not debilitating poison, but extra damage is extra damage. But probably the most important thing about this character's normal attack build is that he's ranged, allowing you to attack enemies from a distance and not get hurt yourself. Actually, the fact that he can inflict poison is a huge plus for this character because he's ranged. In addition to that, even with a chappied build, this character's strong attacks still do a decent amount of damage because he has Frenzy, and because they hit so many times, they have a high probability of inflicting poison. Because of that, I am gonna say that this build is viable. However, I'm not sure that it would be if he wasn't ranged, but seeing as he's got so many things going for his normal attack build, I am gonna say that it is usable. Now next up, I tried the strong attack damage build, and at first glance taking a look at Aaronierro's SP, 659 is actually decent. It's not terrible, but it's also not ridiculously high, as there are some characters whose SP exceeds it by over 100. With that said, the fact that they have great range, and the fact that he has Frenzy, make this a truly useful build. It's actually a really good moveset for this character because he's ranged, as his strong attacks are pretty much built to keep enemies away, and his strong attack 1 and 3 are designed with a high probability of inflicting poison. Now because this is a strong attack damage build, there are going to be times where you're gonna have to rely on your normal attack. Luckily, because he's ranged, this isn't that big of a deal, because with melee characters you typically have to stay away and dodge until your strong attacks come back, but with a ranged character you can continue attacking with your normal attack. It won't do that much damage, but it all adds up in the end. Plus, there's also the chance that you can inflict that poison. So yes, this build is absolutely usable. Finally, there's a strong attack recharge build, my personal favorite build, and a build that absolutely works with this character. Not only does he inflict a decent amount of damage because he does have Frenzy, but because your strong attacks come back all that more frequently, your chances of actually inflicting the poison get a lot higher, because you'll be able to use your strong attacks more frequently, and as I mentioned before, they hit a ridiculous amount of times. And on the plus side, you won't have to rely on your normal attack too often, but even if you do, it's still not that big a deal because you only use it for a little bit of time since your strong attacks come back so quickly, and it's ranged. So yeah, while this character may not be the most popular Espada, he is definitely one of the most fun to use in this game, despite his link. And if you have him, I actually do recommend you 200 him. Obviously there are better mind characters than Aaronierro, but this character is a lot of fun, and at the very least, he'll come useful in Senkaimon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know what other characters you want to see in a rewind.